You're not just overthinking. You're somewhere else. In the shower, in bed, sitting at a red light that isn't moving. Your body is here, but your mind is already deep inside a conversation that never happened. The one where, this time, you finally say exactly the right thing. For a second, it feels like they finally understand you. Like the distance closes. Like you don't have to carry this by yourself anymore. And that's the part that hurts. Because even while it's happening, some part of you already knows. They're not hearing you. They're not seeing you. You're the one creating all of it. Just to feel for one moment what it might be like if someone actually did. And here's the part no one tells you. Your mind isn't broken for doing this. It isn't weak. It isn't dramatic. It's doing exactly what it was built to do. Reaching for control when reality stops making sense. The problem isn't that it works. The problem is that it works a little too well. And you may not even notice until you realize you've rehearsed the same conversation 100 times and still never had it. And this is where it turns on you. What starts as comfort turns into rehearsal. What starts as protection turns into delay. You replay the moment so many times in your head that the imagined version starts to feel safer than the real one. And little by little, the life you can control in your mind starts replacing the life you actually have to live. And there's a reason it can do this so easily. Neuroscientist Marcus Rachel found that the brain has a network that becomes more active when your attention leaves the outside world. So when you drift, your mind doesn't just go blank. It starts building. Out of memory, emotion, and imagined futures. Which is why these scenes can feel strangely real. That's the dark side of control. It's not that you want fake things, it's that fake things obey you. In the fantasy, the timing is right. The words land. The pain makes sense. Someone finally responds in the way real life never promised they would. And here's the painful part. Sometimes the scene in your head isn't even really about the other person. It's about the version of you that finally gets to matter, finally gets chosen, finally gets to feel powerful without being interrupted, judged, or left behind. So no, maybe you're not addicted to fantasy. Maybe you're attached to relief. Relief from uncertainty, relief from powerlessness, relief from being unseen. And once you see that, some of the shame starts to loosen. Because what other people call too sensitive, too distant, or lost in your head is often protection. Not pretty protection. Not efficient protection. But protection. A mind that learned it was safer to rehearse life than to fully risk it. So here's the first tool. I call it name the need. When a fake scenario starts, don't ask, how do I stop this? Ask, what is this scene trying to give me? Respect? Revenge? Safety? Closure? Being wanted? Once you name the need, the fantasy loses some of its spell. The second tool is write, don't orbit. Put the scene on paper. What happened in the fantasy? What did you get there that real life isn't giving you? What need was it trying to meet? Once it has words, it stops needing to stay vapor. The third tool is small but brutal. Ask yourself, is this preparing me or replacing me? If the scenario leads to a real action, a text, a boundary, a conversation, a decision, then it's preparation. If it only gives relief while your life stays untouched, it's replacement. And if you need one more, use containment. Give the fantasy 10 minutes, not your whole evening, not your whole identity. You can visit the inner theater. You do not have to move in. Because the real danger was never that you imagine too much. It's that you start trusting the imagined emotion more than the life you haven't actually lived yet. You get angry at people for scenes that only happened in your head. You feel robbed by a life that never agreed to follow your script. So, here's the reframe. These fake scenarios were never proof that you were failing at life. They were proof that some part of you was still trying to create dignity, coherence, and safety inside experiences that once felt too chaotic to hold. But protection is not the same as home. Relief is not the same as repair. And eventually, if you want peace, not just escape, you have to come back from the inner world and build something small but real in the outer one. Maybe that means sending the text. Maybe it means grieving what never got said. Maybe it means admitting that what you wanted was never revenge. It was to be seen, to be chosen, to finally feel like your inner life mattered to someone besides you. So the next time you catch yourself halfway inside a life that doesn't exist, don't mock yourself. Don't panic. Just ask, what pain is this scene organizing for me? What is it trying to protect? And what tiny real action can I take instead of only imagining